Whew, here we go. I haven't set foot in here since... well... Nicely done. Hell of a job. Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first. But for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable. More like attached at the hip to her older sister. Got a kind of strength between them, I suppose. She had a head for numbers. Helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Here they come!
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but at least we're all here. This bringing them together, burying them. This is the kind of thing Hayes would have done. That makes it stupid. By all accounts, we should have left well enough alone, but that also makes it right. Captain, thank you. You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before I lay everyone's medallions to rest.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Hey, you. Looking for something? Got my sights on you. Got my sights on you. Got my sights on you.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Got my sights on you.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready. Damn machine stole my bits. Why do we even have one of these? Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by. You here to join the crew?
Unabhängiger Frachter, Cats Miau, Ladung geschmuggelte Pharmazeutika, Zusammenfassung abgestürzt, Ladung geborgen, Lösegeld für Crew. Unabhängiger Frachter, Getaway Sticks, Ladung Frachter Werewolf, Ladung Triebwerksteile, Zusammenfassung abgestürzt, Ladung geborgen, Crew in Rettungskapsel von Bord gebracht. Wie gewöhnlich waren wir in der Lage, diese Schiffe abzufangen, trotz der cleveren Maskierung ihrer Hitzesignaturen. Unser Kunde stand uns erneut mit den Standortdaten zur Seite. Keine Ahnung, wie sie die in die Finger bekommen. Aber wir können es uns nicht leisten, derartige Almosen nicht anzunehmen. Crew, ich beginne mit mir Fragen zu unseren Kunden zu stellen. Als wir unsere Scanner aktiviert und das System nach unserem neuesten freien Frachter abgesucht haben, haben wir ein Signal von einem Konzernfrachter in der Nähe aufgefangen. Er hat 10-mal mehr Ladungen befördert als unser Ziel. Kaum hatten wir ihn gescannt, erhielten wir auch schon eine Nachricht, dass wir stattdessen die Verfolgung des freien Frachters aufnehmen sollen. Hier stimmt irgendwas nicht. Bleib skeptisch, bis ich mehr Antworten erhalten habe. Hallo. Piratenkodex, Regel Nummer 1, Harlow ist der Boss. Regel Nummer 2, Schuss auf den Vorstand. Regel Nummer 3, diese Liste noch weiter. Schweinchen, wach auf. Wenn du das hier siehst, dann hat dich der Vorstand bereits in seinen Klauen. Du hast nach den Regeln gesucht. Wieso? Ist das Leben ein Spiel für dich? Vielleicht bist du gerne eine Spielfigur. Du schluckst dieses Sicherheitsgefühl herunter, als wäre es Opium mit Purple Berry Geschmack. Scheiß auf die Regeln und scheiß auf Terminals. Es ist keine Revolution, wenn wir die Waffen verwenden, die sie immer und immer wieder gegen uns eingesetzt haben. Von den Frontlinien der Aufstände hin zu den Sitzprotesten in der Konzernleitung und Fehler. Das Dokument Piratenkodex hat die Zeichenbeschränkungen überschritten.
Hey, Felix. Harlow said you'd be here.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. Standing around in rock.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man? I thought you were dead. Or throwing yourself against the walls of some re-education center. It's been 5 years, Clyde. The best thing you can say is, hey there, Hullhead?
No, Felix. The best thing I can say to you is yet to come. Also, I'd like to have a word with your captain. So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
Felix is, a vital member of our crew. He's... well, he's good in a fight.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy. I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him. Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely. Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Indeed.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared. Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way. A crass way to put it, but yes, chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. But is he truly? How did you find me? What happened to the thief who stole my book?
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son. But we had a good reason. Or maybe not. In hindsight, we may have acted rashly.
One cannot reach enlightenment through petty acts of bloodshed. Such choices inform me only that your vicar is ill-prepared for the journey. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Worst that can happen is he's driven insane.
A small price, and a risk I am more than willing to take. I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated... perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out. Always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place. Never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. But with your head buried up your posterior.
And platitudes from a figment of my imagination, no less.
Who said I wasn't a figment of your mind? But you know the truth. You don't need someone else to tell you. You've always known it. Everyone knows it. They just won't see it. We're overwhelmed with the stories from our earliest days. The stories others tell us, and the stories we tell ourselves. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architects plan your slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
What are you talking about? I can do that.
We're about to ruin your day!
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are. I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for. even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Of course you were.
Diese Waffe wurde von einem unbekannten und möglicherweise verrückten Wissenschaftler geschaffen. Wie genau sie funktioniert und warum, ist noch immer ein Mysterium. Es gibt kein zweites Exemplar. Wir haben das Erstgutachten betreff vorläufige Ergebnisse des Geländegutachtens Skylar. Wir haben das Erstgutachten des Geländes abgeschlossen. Und ich muss eingestehen, dass du richtig gelegen hast mit deiner Vermutung. Ich schulde dir ein Mittagessen, wenn ich das nächste Mal auf Terra 1 bin. Wir hatten kaum mit der Untersuchung angefangen, als wir auf eine Mineralader mit hoher Dichte an Yttrium und Scandium stießen. Die Menge, die mein Team in diesen Druckanzügen extrahieren kann, ist begrenzt. Besorge uns einen Terraformer und einige Bergbau-Robotereinheiten, dann wird dieses kleine Unterfangen uns alle reich machen. Ich hoffe, das Wetter auf Terra 1 zieht dich nicht runter. Wie ich höre, ist unsere permanente Anlage auf Hephaestus fast bezugsbereit. Thackeray. Von Thackeray B. Betreff monatlicher Statusbericht. Danke, dass du uns dieses Ersatzteil so schnell zurückgeschickt hast, Linda. Mein Team hat den Terraformer repariert bekommen und er spuckt wieder O2, Sauerstoff, aus. Aber musstest du unbedingt einen voller Samen schicken? Die verdammten Gräser lösen bei mir Allergien aus. Die Feldbehegung wird fortgesetzt. Die ursprüngliche Ader war schneller ausgebeutet als erhofft. Aber wir haben vielversprechende Ergebnisse von anderen Standorten erhalten. Die Scandiumdichte ist niedriger als am ersten Standort, aber das Yttriumvorkommen ist immer noch beachtlich. Letzte Woche hatten wir ein Vorstandsteam hier, das noch Signalen von der Hope scannte. Das Ergebnis konnten wir Ihnen alle von Ihren... Das Ergebnis konnten wir ihnen alle von ihren unglücklichen Gesichtern ablesen. 3 Jahre sind vergangen, seit der Vorstand das Schiff als vermisst eingestuft hat. Man sollte denken, dass wir mittlerweile darüber hinweg sind. Von Thackeray B. Betreff monatlicher Statusbericht. Glückwunsch zu deiner Beförderung, der jüngste VP in der Geschichte des Unternehmens. Versprich mir einfach, dass du nicht diesen Stumpfkopf Needham zu deinem Nachfolger beförderst. Schlechte Nachrichten, Lynn. Alle Standorte innerhalb der Kuppel des Terraformers sind trocken, aber die Robotereinheiten bringen gute Proben von außerhalb des Rückhaltungsfeldes. Ich werde einen Flieger von dir anfordern, damit wir den Terraformer näher an die neuen Standorte heranbringen können. Mein Team hat gehört, dass du arrangiert hättest, dass eine reisende Circus-Time-Show halt bei unserer Basis macht. Das hat der Moral hier enormen Auftrieb gegeben. Wir können es kaum erwarten, hier draußen ein wenig Unterhaltung zu bekommen. Von Needham S. Betreff Umsiedlung. Thackeray, deine Untersuchung um eine Standortumsiedlung auf diesen nutzlosen Felsen ist abgelehnt. Du hattest über ein Jahr Zeit, um Profit zu generieren. Wenn du es bis jetzt nicht geschafft hast, wird es auch nicht mehr passieren. Und Ivers ist zu sehr damit beschäftigt, deine Inkompetenz zu vertuschen. Ich will auch keine deiner abtrusen Ausreden hören. Das Terraformer-Versagen war schlimm genug, aber diese wilde Geschichte über Troglos, die frei herumlaufen und deine Ausrüstung beschädigen, hat den Bogen überspannt. Hat den Bogen absolut überspannt. Hast du mich verstanden? Die Arbeiten an deinem Standort werden mit sofortiger Wirkung eingestellt. Ich habe schon einen neuen Standort für dich im Sinn. Einen der Felsen im Orbit um Hephaistos. Dort hat es coole 170 Grad. Es wird dir dort gefallen. Alles Gute zum Geburtstag, Julia. Ein Vorstandsteam auf Besuch hat mich an das Datum erinnert. Heute sollten wir deinen 42. Geburtstag feiern. Ich würde versuchen, dich mit dem neuesten Gesöff von Rizzo betrunken zu machen. Du würdest die Nase rümpfen und sagen, das Zeug wäre nicht mal ansatzweise so gut wie Wein von der Erde. Ich weiß nicht, wo du bist, große Schwester. Es sind 13 Jahre vergangen, seit du in den Kälteschlaf gegangen bist, seit die Hope ihre Reise angetreten ist. Ich weiß nicht, was passiert ist, wieso du nie hier angekommen bist. Wenn der gelobte Architekt gnadenvoll war, musstest du nicht leiden. Ich denke ständig an dich. Jedes Mal, wenn einer der großen Interstellar-Megafrachter vorbeizieht, blicke ich nach oben und hoffe, Hope, wer auch immer diesem verdammten Schiff den Namen Hoffnung gegeben hat, sollte in den Äther geschossen werden. Es tut mir so leid. Ich hätte dich nie dazu überreden sollen, den Knebelvertrag zu unterschreiben und zu mir nach Halcyon zu kommen. Ich werde nie aufhören, an dich zu denken, Jules. Bitte verzeih mir. Frag Linda nach Informationen über dieses Sublight-Unternehmen. Dieser Frachter-Captain hat behauptet, er arbeite für sie. Ein sehr seltsames Schiff, keine Unternehmenslogos oder entsprechende Farben. Der Captain trug keine genehmigte Uniform. Ich habe mich in seiner Gegenwart nicht besonders wohl gefühlt. Aber er hatte ein paar interessante Gegenstände zum Verkauf. Ich werde das Gefühl nicht los, dass sie vermutlich von einem Lieferband gefallen sind. Der Captain hat Harris etwas verkauft, das den Namen Rearranger trägt und verschwand dann, bevor wir festgestellt haben, dass das verfluchte Ding nicht funktioniert. Das Einzige, was das Ding bewerkstelligt hat, ist, dass die Anzahl von Bits auf Harris' Modul zusammengeschmolzen ist. Sieht wie eine seltsame Technik aus. Vielleicht kann ein Wissenschaftler damit etwas anfangen.
How's it feel?
How does what feel?
Serving an instrument of corporate supremacy?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I've given up my days of being a cog in the machine of oppression.
Something's telling me I'm being mocked right now.
I've given that up as well, Mr. Millstone.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. We are now in orbit above. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
You mind? Trying to have a moment here. Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
We're not? Oh, right, yeah. We're non-violent sorts. Real diplomatic.
All right, you made your point. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Leave me be. Got nothing to say to you.
That had to hurt.
Not another fight me.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me. Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying. How do I know that I can trust you? Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes. Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent. Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me. Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse. Take it you've made up your mind. You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
If you stop in the engine room... Would you have... to send Sam down to the bridge? Do return. In one piece, Captain.
What's the word? So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse.
Hope his gas bag's paying us by the hour.
I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand? Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for. You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face. How should I know? What the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor. I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Here they come!
What was that?
Nice one! Keep this up and I won't have any new battle scars.
What was that?
Him regret it.
Captain, if you're looking for crew...
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family? This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me. I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits. I ought to thank you for that. Keeping me on the straight and narrow. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I don't know what I believe anymore. Maybe it's better that way. Thanks for your time, boss.